try it.
It's not even that hard, fam. Just throw a cover it with a cup, 2 hands at the side, and a stick and a triangle at the bottom.
You do it, stick to it. I'll hold it for you, mate. And you do this one.
All of a sudden, it's their pressure.
Yeah, because you just like to chat.
Exactly, he loves to chat.
Whoa. No, not bad, bro. Not bad, still, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That actually saved it.
Walkwith, yes, bro. Big shades, my bro.
Who looks out, man? Yeah, that's calm, Steve.
Yeah, bro, come on.
I hope I wasn't just waffling, bro.
No.
Oh,
Like I just waffled.
flipping gems.
So as you was talking, I kept thinking about season 2's been going pretty good for me.
Yeah, real shit.
Like, literally. I've had-
Three, 2, 1, action.
Yo, people, peace and prosperity, and welcome back to More Valuable Voices with Jimmy Papez, Season 2. I'm here with my co-host.
Season 7.
It's the CRM.
We have a very special guest, Jamal from Walkwith W. Blessings, man. Thank you for having us, man. Seriously, bro. Yeah, just tell the people literally what you do still, and then we're going to get into it.
I'm a content creator. I do loads of different things. I'm mostly a director now. I also edit, I do photography, I do script writing, I produce, I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I run a company called Walkwith out of East London. We've got about 9 of us in the team, and we do films, short films online. We're working on our first feature film now. And yeah, that's what we do. We do adverts, we do everything.
Wow, nice. Love to hear that, bro. Seriously. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly ask. I'm saying it right. Walkwith W, right?
It's Walkwith Walker, but we just call it Walkwith for short.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walkwith, right, cool. No problem. Cool. Alright, so I just want to ask you, what inspired you to start your own film production company? Like, take us through the journey.
I'm a creative, innit? So when I was younger, I didn't feel like there was a spot for young creators to do stuff. And I felt like as I started to make myself known, everybody used to turn their back on me. And I understand the way the world works.
Yeah.
You gotta break through a lot of doors, and when I started breaking through a lot of doors, I thought I need to build somewhere that's home for young creatives, young people that just want help and get through stuff. So I made Walkwith in that way.
I respect that. So when did this start then?
Realistically, it started about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But we've only really been serious for about 3 years. And in that 3 years, we've done mad stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, talk to us about some of the accolades you've received since starting up your company.
Well, since we started going serious, we've won multiple awards in the UK and in America.
Right.
We've had our short films been shown on Sky. We've got a partnership with BFI, and we've been screening in cinemas. What else have we done? We've worked with NHS, we've worked with Children in Need, we've got a partnership with Children in Need now. We got a Boohoo deal for some clothing for some of our films. We've got music deals from other people.
Yeah.
We've done a lot, I can't lie. In the 3 years we've done dramatic stuff. We've got thousands of millions of views on YouTube and some of our shows.
Yeah. Definitely get into all of that.
Can I interject quickly? What was the difference between the 5 and then the 3? What made such a huge impact? What made you decide to step up? What was the...
So when I first started the company, when you're young, you don't know what you're doing. You go online, you bloody make a .gov account, you do all this stuff and you sign off the stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I had my friends and I started building my team together, because building your team is like the hardest thing to do.
100%.
So when I started to choose people that I know and told them about Walkwith, I told them what I'm trying to do, and sold them the idea of how we're going to build this, we slowly started to come together. And then we're having meetings in my front room while my mom's on the other side watching Coronation Street.
Yeah.
And then we're having big deep meetings about what we're going to do, all this stuff. And it reached a point this was like 3 years of us just running around doing little photos here, doing all this kind of stuff. And then I flew out to Jamaica with my brother and the others to go shoot Intent 2.
Okay.
And then I worked closely. I became Popcorn's professional photographer.
Yeah.
So when he came to UK, I shot with him. Like that picture on the wall there, that's a picture that we shot in Jamaica.
We're gonna get that, don't worry.
And then all that kind of stuff. And then from I came back, my mind frame was different.
100%.
And I thought, no, we need to kind of do this. We can't be having meetings with my mum there watching us to shush because she wants to see what's going on in the Coronation Street.
Yeah.
We need to get our office and start doing this properly.
100%.
And then from we got our first office, which was in Hackney, we kind of started to take things way more serious. We started to produce things. We started to understand our craft more than we was doing before, because we were just running around with cameras, trying to get bits and bobs. But when you start to put that kind of structure of an organisation, and we're still young at the end of the day, we're still winging it.
Yeah, about
100% we're winging it, but we're winging it with a bit of finesse. Like we're making it look like we know what we're doing.
And you have the intent though.
Yeah, we have the intent to do it, and we're learning as we go, and we're picking up new people and dropping out people and whatever to kind of entwine it, and that's the kind of difference it was. Yeah.
That was a good question still. Yeah. 100%. Well, because we had a conversation with Naya, obviously Crooks Investments and that, and then something that stood out to me, which I love what he said, was that because he's a part of your production, right?
He's CFO.
Yeah, CFO, you get me. But what he said, which stood out to me, was that you literally just came to him with a script, and then next thing you asked him what he thinks about it. He was like, yeah, I love it. Like I'm down. Whatever you need, I'm here. I'll provide. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I love that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that narrative don't get painted among us. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's hard to kind of, especially when you talk about with teams, it's hard to just keep a team and have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, especially when you're young. Like the thing with Naya's my brother. Like from I sent him that script, and he doesn't like to read. And from he read that script, and I remember I was in Clapton Pond on the phone to him. I was like, he's like, bro, we need to make this film. We haven't made the film, you know. We haven't made the film, but every single person in my team has read that script and joined the team.
Okay.
Because they can understand the vision of what I'm trying to do. And that's I wrote that script when I was maybe 19.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 28.
Okay.
So now I'm 28. We've gone through all this kind of stuff, and when I read that script now, rubbish. I've developed so much from that. I've done things, I've seen things, I've changed the way that I write. So now when I go to edit it, we're still going to shoot it eventually, because that's still in the plans. But there's other things we've got to do, and it's like my team sees it and starts developing their own stuff, developing their own things. Like in my team, there's me, there's Naya, there's a guy called Demar, he's a script writer, he's got a film on our channel called Wannabe, he's doing really well, that's over like 50,000 views now.
Nice.
We've got a guy called Yomi, which is a producer and actor, and he does loads of things. He's in a play right now. He done Macbeth for like 6 weeks. We've got a girl called Eden that's actually working in a scholarship or internship with Netflix right now. We've got another boy called EJ, which is an editor and a DOP, and he's doing loads of things, and he works with the composers now. Like everyone in my team, and we've got Lawrence. He's a coach, he's an actor, and he's also like a professional actor. He's got a master's in acting. So when we have people come in, he can coach them and do other stuff. Like there's so much things we're trying to develop people.
You've got like 18 there sounding.
But this is the thing. It was hard to build.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people forget when you're starting off. No one cares.
No
one cares. No one cares.
No one cares until they see progress and the process. They're not really there for the process. They just want to just skip straight to the end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where we getting paid? Where we gonna be on TV?
See the end results.
That kind of thing without putting no work in.
That's the scary thing, man. That's so scary. Like I remember when I was younger, I was trying to get people to come take photos of me, trying to do stuff like this. No one cared. Until they saw me with Poppy. And then they saw me on Poppy's story. Oh yeah, that's Jam, blah blah blah. Oh, what's Jam doing here? Is that the video show? Oh blah blah. Oh, he's into that. No one cared. When they saw that, everything started coming through.
Bro, but you see, this is literally what we were just literally talking about, literally just off camera before we started shooting, about like, you know, like it's human psychology at the end of the day, where like people are just drawn to things that other people are drawn to. Do you understand? Obviously that's clearly not your way, obviously that's clearly not our way, because I'm a person who, like, you know, if I believe in something, bro, like you don't need anyone else to like make it a thing, in a sense. You understand? You just kind of want everyone on the same page with you to make it happen, because you know, it's always a team effort. Like, you can do it on your own, but everyone needs a team, bro. Like, you understand? Like 100%, because everyone can contribute to things, everyone can, you know, help bring it all up together. Do you understand?
Lighten the load.
Yeah, literally that, bro. Like, bro, you said a mouthful, bro. That's a lot. No, seriously, that's a lot though. Like, so did you go to college or uni or anything to study any of these things, or was it just
I went uni. I went South Bank, done digital media arts.
Okay.
It sounds fancy. It's not fancy, but it gave me more of an understanding of how to control groups of people and how to manage teams and stuff like that. That's kind of where it was more, and it kind of gave me that independence of knowing that my visual art is different to other people's.
Okay.
And that's the one thing that I've noticed. While I grow up and meet people and talk to people, and people are like, oh, I love the way you take photos, oh, I love that, teach me. I say to them, like, I can't teach you.
Yeah.
Because I can show you how to use a camera.
Yeah.
100%.
But what I think is good, you might think is dead.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a different
Everyone's got a different
style,
style, and it makes you understand different kind of things about people and what artistic views are, and that's what's good about uni.
Yeah, I'd say that's sick that you actually went there and you actually took that from it.
Yeah.
You understand? Because it shows, exactly, because it shows that, you know, your mind is definitely in a different place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
CEO
Like,
position.
yeah, 100%. Like, you're about ownership, you're about bringing people in, unity, teamwork, building.
100%.
You get me? Like, I love that, bro. Like, literally, this is why, like, we just wanted you on this platform, you know, to give you your flowers as well as you get. And obviously, just to let people know, like, this is all gems at the end of the day. So if there's any people who are trying to be a director, are trying to be a scriptwriter, editor, photographer, etc., they're getting gems here. Do you understand?
Yeah,
so, you get me now? That's good, man. Seriously. So how is it anyway when you you know, like when you were talking about with Popcorn, shooting with him? How was that? How did your following? Did the following change? Like, I know you were saying people were just hollering out of the blue and all that stuff, but did your following change? Did you see? Yo people, peace and prosperity. This is your most valuable voices team, and this episode is sponsored by Tax Free. Yes, you know we have to do it for the culture, so
That's why we're bringing you an exclusive discount, 15% code MVV. Found in the link in the description below. Go there, copy yours, and be ready.
yes, that is MVV15. When you go on the website to copy your drip, type that in, 15%. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, the things with Poppy, that was cool. It's weird because when I first went out there and I was spending time with Getz's videographer. His name's Kai. He's sick. Kai Shoots. He's a great videographer.
Yeah.
And when we're out there now, it's a whole different experience because Jamaica's Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica, exactly, but you're not here.
And then like when you're out there, Poppy is king.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I'm not joking, he's king, bro.
I see.
40 man deep.
Yeah.
No, we're not getting to him if he doesn't want you to get to him.
100.
So I remember the first day when I met
We
him,
got Poppy still.
we got Poppy, man, because realistically, out of all these, like we shot with loads of artists, there's only two people that I have respect for.
Yeah.
Popcaan and Getz.
Yeah.
Because those two people will shout me and talk to me like a normal person.
Yeah, so it's genuine.
Yeah, like when Poppy's in London, his management team don't call me, he calls me. He'll FaceTime me or whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't spoke to him in a minute now because of all this COVID stuff and that.
Yeah.
But when I've spoken to him, and he's always love.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Jamaica now, when I've met him now, I'm taking pictures. His management team's like, don't take no pictures of him. You're a young boy, you can't do this, blah blah blah. Like, pop down the man.
Yeah.
Like, cool, let me just try the thing. He's like, yeah, but they're gonna be dead, whatever. 2-2s now. I post the pictures. Poppy likes them. Next day I see the management team's like, yo, make sure you take pictures of Poppy.
Yeah.
That was in the energy yesterday.
Yeah.
And then from that,
Trying to hold man.
back. And from that, when man clicked with Poppy and that, and my brother hooked me up, whole time, my brother Nicky Slimting and Femi and all that for showing me love and bringing me out to Jamaica and giving me a chance. It's like, after we started shooting for Poppy, all Jamaican people started following us and all Jamaican people and whatever. I was even supposed to go shoot with Ding Dong, but it was too far on the island. The island's long sometimes to travel around or whatever. But like, he gave me a little bit of a pedestal because when I posted that picture, he posted it at the same time. And then people started liking it and whatever, and it gave us a whole nother buzz, and from that we just ran. You know, when you get your buzz, you gotta run. 100%. You don't run with it, mate. You can't go nowhere, bro.
And someone presents you with an opportunity and you come out on top, but you gotta run with that momentum.
That's definitely important.
Run with that momentum.
Has there been because you mentioned a lot of you know, companies and companies who you've been working with and all of that stuff. Like, how does it all work? Like, how does you know, people reach out to you basically to work? How does that all work?
Well,
like Netflix, you were saying you were working with what did you say, NHS?
Yeah, we're working with NHS now. We're actually doing a project tomorrow for Edmonton Council, which is connected to NHS about getting young people more activities in that borough because Edmonton is. Not being funny, Edmonton's a bit down right now and there's loads of gang related stuff and all this kind of things. I live in East London, it has nothing to do with me, but
it does at the same time.
But it does at the same time.
100% because it's a whole, you know.
It's a whole collective, isn't it? So with those kind of things, I'm not being funny, it's kind of luck. Jay, I'm filming, bro. Yeah. He's great as well. He's an editor for KSI.
So
he's big time. That man,
I was gonna say because I'll see what KSI is like, but he's active.
Yeah, that man do side man. He's traveling around doing stuff. But
it's go see like it was.
Yeah, Jay's cool. He's a cool guy. If he's on it, he'll do it. But like, what was I saying now? Yeah, with the bigger companies, it's kind of luck of the draw. It depends who you know. So with the stuff that we're kind of getting through.
It's just on this top, innit? About it's the success and being arbitrary and just on a whim and
bro,
it's just a luck, innit?
It's being in the right place at the right time and talking to the right person. Like, when we started doing our web series and we've done form, we've done scores and all these kind of things, a lot of random people started to see us. And then was able, 4 did really well for us, our show 4, and then we got into when we was doing the press run for it, going on radio stations like Represent Radio and all that kind of stuff, we got into another radio station with a guy called Trevor Blackman. And Trevor Blackman he's a great guy in the community. He pushes for black strength, he pushes for black people to go on top and that kind of stuff. And he kind of just clicked with us, and then from there, any kind of project he's involved with, he brings us on.
100.
He's like, I've got these young creative black people, blah blah, they can do this, they can do that. So he just gives us random jobs. Then one producer from that might message us like, I've got this going on, do you want to come do it and so forth. And you just build that kind of world. But you need to make sure that you're doing the work and doing it to a level that they realise you're worth the time.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, bro.
It was lucky. I can't lie. It was lucky. And I don't want to make it see. I don't want to paint this picture like there's this one path you can go and there's lucky, but you just got to do the work and be humble about it.
Yeah, because I'm a person, I don't really believe in luck and all of that stuff. I don't really believe in luck. It could be anything else, but it's just not luck to me. Do you understand? Like, you
it's
just
for
me, it's just you're in
your vision.
Exactly. It's the universe, bro. Like, it's working for you. You understand?
Just read at this top aloud.
What?
Read at the top.
Just because you want to do something doesn't mean you get to do it. Life is chaos. Success is completely arbitrary, and confidence is everything. C on 7. 100%, you get it. So we're going to talk about the 4 series because that's your highest viewed series on your channel. You know, accumulating like 1.7 mil.
Yeah, on the first episode.
Yeah, bro. Like, how's that feel? First of all,
feeling.
Yeah.
You know what? 4 did really well.
I watched it as well. It was really good.
Oh, thank you, man. But like, we can see the development in our skill from season 1 to season 2.
Yeah.
The joke is, 4 came out because we done a show before called Scores, and Scores did really well.
It did well as well. It's like a close contender to.
But we just done that on a whim because we done Scores because we got an opportunity to film Jamelia. Remember Jamelia? We got an opportunity to film Jamelia, And then I was talking to Naya, I was like, nah man, this is exactly when we came back from Jamaica.
Okay.
I was like, nah man, these guys, I met one guy in Jamaica shooting for Complex magazine, and he had this Sony camera, and he was gassing it, and Getz was in my ear. It was Getz's fault really. Getz was like, yeah, this camera's sick, blah blah. I was like, we need to get this camera.
Okay, yeah.
So I said to Naya, let's rent this camera, let's try it out, and let's shoot Jamelia on it. And then Jamelia cancelled, so we just rented this camera for no reason. So it was like, oh, let's just film something. And then me and Naya sat down and wrote down scores and started filming that. And then when we realised the short website things kind of pops off.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself, like, we need to target a younger audience, because who uses YouTube the most? Young people.
100%.
If we can find young people that want to do stuff and want to be actors, and then move forward with a script and kind of develop it and make an interesting story, because a lot of people watch 4. A lot of young people watch 4 and don't get it, but 4 is based off the Warriors. Remember the Warriors, the old film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You mean the one with the gang?
Yeah, with all the gangs, and
and
everyone's there, and then one of the leaders gets shot, and then everyone blames this one.
Yes,
gang.
okay, yes.
Cyrus,
Yeah.
You've got
He's taking
big
the
gangs.
And that's the basis of
Cyrus.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Everyone's together. One you get shot, and then everyone's blaming these lot because they've got the gun.
Yeah.
No evidence on them, you know, because they've got the
Yeah.
gun. It was them, blah blah blah, and then they're getting chased down.
Yeah.
And then we took that kind of idea and ran with it, and 4 did fantastic numbers.
100%.
Like straight away.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's what I asked. How did it feel, bro?
It was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird. And like all the actors in 4 became really famous.
Yeah.
The main boy in 4, the boy that looks mixed race,
Yeah.
the chubby one,
Yeah,
he's my nephew.
Okay, yeah.
And he wanted to do acting, so I put him forward in everything. You got to push your family before anyone.
Of course.
And then from that, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
We're going anywhere in east, south, west, and that. He's getting stopped. People are asking for pictures from YouTube.
Yeah.
He's taking pictures from YouTube, bro.
That's the power.
Yeah.
He's telling me like he's talking to people. He's talking to some girl, blah blah blah, and the girl was like, "Oh yeah, call him Devontae." He's like, "My name's not Devontae," because she knows him in the film.
That's the thing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Familiarity with the character.
Exactly, bro. Like, so she's blend. She's taking a liking to the character, bro. Like, you don't be. At the end of the day, obviously, what you obviously have explained to your nephew is that it's literally like you're acting.
Yeah.
You understand? So you're acting. You're trying to act so well that people don't know who you actually are. They're just literally going off with this character. Do you
But that's
understand?
how a lot of people, a lot of films you watch.
Yeah, everybody just calls them
Yeah, look at my man from Fresh Prince, Carlton.
Yeah.
Everybody
Just
just calls
Carlton.
him
You don't even know his name.
I can't see if there's anything
No one
else.
calls him Alfredo.
Yeah, 100%. Still.
When
He
something
hates it.
sticks, yeah.
So and then we
So he's not doing the darts no more.
When you perform something so well, it happens.
well, it
It
happens,
sticks,
yeah.
bro.
That's like the what's his name? The guy that done the Barking song. The song's bigger than his name. Like no one knows who he
Oh,
is.
what, the
But-
Ramsey?
Yeah, Ramsey. Yeah,
Okay.
but no one knows his name, but everybody knows his song.
They know him,
So
I'm
yeah,
sure.
that, no, they did it before. Now they do.
Now
They
they-
music video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but like Ford is so well.
The actors were really good in there still,
Yeah.
like, and they're young.
Yeah, and we it's a kind of thing where it was a family at first.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, it got a bit, and then certain people started getting egos and didn't want to be a part of it without getting paid stupid money. And like, bro, no one's gonna
How do you deal with them
Yeah.
things when that comes
And
about?
are those the people that you're talking about getting stupid money? Was they there before that popularity that they thought they deserved that stupid money?
Nah, it's a thing where a lot of these kids that we put on from Four and other projects, they get noticed and people they want to get agents, whatever. Now, and the thing with agents always want their percentage in it, so they're gonna push for you to get paid, and they're asking for stupid money when you built this as a family.
Yeah,
100%.
And that's the problem with that, though, isn't it? Like certain people do start to lose their way.
You start to lose their way, man, and it makes it scary, and makes things real.
Yeah.
Because when you're having fun, when you're creating projects, when you're doing stuff like this, you kind of forget because you're spending so much time on it, you forget that this is a job for you.
Yeah, 100%.
You might see it as a passion. You might see these people and you're building them up and you're giving them so much love and so much of your time and putting them on a pedestal. Push comes to shove,
gone.
Go on if they're not getting paid, bro.
100%, and that's how a lot of things literally work. You understand? 100% nowadays. Still,
it's easy to forget it, but like 4 did really well, and then second season did really great, and I tried to change the second season a bit because I wanted to be more female orientated because I felt like females wasn't getting enough in film, and we made the Mitzvah still Angelica the main character in the second season, gave her own arc and all this kind of things, just to develop females. And the bad guy in it, Cherish, she's a fantastic actress, and she did well from she punched her in the face and stuff. All the way through it, she killed it. And then we got more people, and we had a bigger.
Check this out properly.
We had a bigger budget for it. As in, we had better quality cameras and all that kind of stuff. We ran around. We just had fun.
So is it like it's all like self-made?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Literally all self-made. Literally all
in-house.
In-house, man. We've got enough people on the team to make whatever we want to do.
100%.
I wrote the scripts. I directed it. I edited it.
Yeah, that's hard, bro. I love that still. So yeah, obviously you mentioned the youth and that, so let's talk a bit more about the inclusion of the youth in your short films and the thought process behind that.
There's 2 ways we kind of think about it. We're known for giving people opportunities, and we thrive off that, and we love that. And any kid, well not any kid, any young person that believes in themselves enough and shows some sort of talent, we can kind of help you. We might not be able to get you to your top goal, but we can get you a level up.
An assist.
Everyone needs guidance in some way.
Exactly. Most definitely.
And people at the top forget that a lot because they have to fight to get there. And I'm not knocking anyone, because when you're up there, it's a whole different ballgame.
100%.
It's a different battle.
It's a different battle. So where I'm not as high as I am, and people told me I'm higher than I think I am. But I was like, nah, man, I always want to help people and give people a chance. I always want to give young people a chance to develop and show them what I didn't have when I was younger.
Yes.
And then that's me thinking of with my heart. I'm thinking about how to help people. On the business side of it, young people are the people that watch stuff. Young people watch things over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch something on YouTube that's sick. I might show someone else. But I'm not watching it 6-7 times.
Yeah, them will.
They will watch it 6-7 times, 10 times, word for word.
100. So that leads me to the next question. Are you mindful of what you kind of put out there, knowing that the youths are, watching, and they're watching over again? You understand? Because not to say that, I mean, everything's off of influence, you understand? You don't know how something can influence someone, whether in a good way or a bad way. Because like you said, obviously, people could watch 4, and you said the 4 series, and people were like, oh, you said certain people just didn't get it. But then you said that, have you seen Warriors? So you wanted to paint that narrative, you understand? So there's ways of like painting a narrative that when it's actually not the narrative that people actually think that it is, do you understand? But not everybody's going to get that. So are you mindful of what you put out, like the content, what you put out, the narrative that you're painting? Yeah,
but the thing is, right now we're in a space where we just put out whatever we want.
Exactly, 100%.
And it's not just me writing stuff now.
Yeah.
When it was me writing stuff, I had more like, I can't do that. But I kind of guide my writers now to be like, don't put too much stuff in it. Don't do that, Joe. That won't work. All that kind of stuff. Because sometimes you can do some dark jokes. And like everyone in the room will bust up, but then someone's offended.
It's always a Karen.
You're sick.
No, it's true. It's always a Karen. But there's ways around it. If you're doing mad jokes and you're doing dark humor, the whole thing has to be dark humor. You can't just put one random joke in a rom-com that's too dark.
I mean,
because that's like this series on
it will make it stand out way too much.
It'll make it more stronger.
I do fully hear that, but are you basing that off of when it's just like, it's just an open joke, or is it a character who tells this?
But that's different. If it's a character doing that, he's built the story, so that character is
that's his personality. Yeah.
So everyone, like, if he busts that joke, you're like, he's that guy.
It's like, have you seen Archer? Like Archer.
Yeah.
He is just ruthless, bro. Like with it, like he's just.
Well, you understand that from the first episode.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. If you built that story for your thing, you can't just have random stuff popping up.
I understand.
Like it's Sunny in Philadelphia, It just starts off from the first episode. Bad, and it's just bad all the way through the 15s.
I get that still. I get that.
But we do try to tailor ourselves a little bit, understand what we're kind of going for. Right now, we're going through like a kind of artistic expression where we're just making whatever we want to make.
100%.
Trying to collect enough awards and have enough things behind us for our feature film to come out. And when our feature film comes out, that's hopefully our game changer, and that's what we want to do.
So what, have you got a name on that? And
It's called Package.
Package, yeah?
Yeah, it's called Package. It's called Package. It's about these 4 boys. It's a comedy. It's not going to sound like a comedy when I explain it, but it's a comedy. It's about these 4 boys who grew up kind of spoilt by their parents. Their parents are lawyers. They do accounts. They do all this stuff. They got money. And they're like biker boys or whatever. They never had to get jobs. And then one day, the main character named Naya, after Naya. His little brother's getting better. He's got a job. He's making money. He's helping out with the rent. And he's getting kind of jealous. And he's like, I'm gonna get a job. So what do? You go on Indeed. You just apply for everything on Indeed. He falls asleep at the computer. He wakes up. He's got a job. He's like, what? That was easy. That man can get any job in there. That's calm. He's got a delivery job now. So he's like, cool. He's getting ready. Man, I'm like, what are you delivering? He's like, I don't know. I'm just delivering stuff in on my bike. These boys are like, come, let's bust open one of the boxes, see what's in there.
Okay.
He's like, nah, I'm not gonna mess up my job. It's my first job. And then they convince him, they open the box, they see fresh J1s and money. Boys like, yo, let's take some of the money. He's like, no. He's like, bro, let's take some of the money, close the box, deliver it, see what happens in it.
Makes sense.
Takes one of the money, closes it, delivers it, nothing happens. So they keep busting open the boxes, taking money, taking drugs, only taking a little bit. Closing off.
What kind of delivery service is this?
Some black
Okay.
You don't know who's doing it and whatever, he's just delivering stuff.
Right.
And then he comes home one day, hears his mum and dad arguing about they ain't got enough money to pay for stuff and their little boys' jobs are not helping, blah blah blah. So he goes out earlier by himself at the man then, busting open boxes until he finds a picture of all his parents and all his friends' parents with red X's over their faces.
Oh, swear.
And now he needs to work out, him and his friends need to work out what's going on.
That's what's going
That's
on.
a very sick plot. That's a very sick story, bro. That's hard.
It's gonna be, and it's so funny. So funny. We shot it. It took us 10 days to film it. It's gonna be about an hour and a half. And hopefully everything goes right. We're gonna get the right soundtrack for it, and it's gonna be in the cinemas hopefully by January.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nice, bro.
So look out for that back on
23. Looking forward to that still.
Yes. So I like as well. Like obviously on your YouTube channel, Walkwith, I like that there's different genres. There's different genres. I've seen you got the comedies, you got the rom-coms, you got just comedy, you get me, then you've got like I don't know what you would call pardon?
What?
Like hood stuff.
Like what would you
this is like hood stuff, isn't it?
I don't know what to call it. It's true. Like, that's what I said.
Hood stuff, man.
But like it's a nice variation at the same time. Do you understand? Because it shows your range and it shows like where your creative mind is at as well, and also your script writing skills as well, bro. Like you get it. That's good, man. Still, is that obviously is that just just you just being expressive, or is that tactical is in business wise, meaning that you're thinking, cool, don't always just want to show this, I just want to just try and break into another
it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. We like to be, we just like to have fun, man.
100%.
And we do so much.
That's what it's for sure.
Yeah, but it's like we do so much other jobs, and the stuff we put on our channel is not everything we do. We do short films for other companies. We are write and direct for other people. We've made like maybe over 20 short films. And we just do it for other people, and like sometimes it gets to a point where it becomes a job. And when you want your dream to become a job, bro,
never.
And you're waking up like, oh, I've got to go do this. You're like, I don't want to film this. And
what is that? That's when you're working for other companies.
Yeah, that's when we're working for other companies. So when it's on our channel,
Yeah, you
just do what we
yeah,
do, man.
100%.
Just go wild.
If people like it, people like it. People don't. Most time when we put stuff out, people are screaming for more 4.
Yeah.
People just love 4, and that.
Yeah.
We're doing 4 season 3 as well.
Yeah.
That we haven't actually even announced that properly. So now you look with a little thing. We're doing season 3. We're doing it. We're writing the script now.
Yeah, bro.
And before package comes out, we're releasing season 3. And then when season 3 and we get the momentum up, then package comes out. It's a part of the plan that we're going for it. But yeah,
MVV, we get all the exclusives you get. Like, this is why you get me for the culture, bro. Come on, bro. So yeah, how important is the portrayal of the streets, like the hood, when you're writing up a script and filming? Like, how important is it? Of just showing where you come from and you know what's happening around in the area, in the ends.
It's weird because I grew up in Leighton. I make Leighton known in my films.
Yeah. Of course.
I make Walthamstow known. I make East London known. I don't hide where I'm from. And if I'm gonna put anywhere on the map, I'm putting Walthamstow, East London, Leighton on the map.
100%.
I'm not hiding from that.
I
And
love
it's like I don't condone or want to push the hood stuff. I get there's a massive audience for it. I get the top boys out there. I get all those kind of things out there. That's great, and that's a side of us that we like to watch.
Yeah,
it's entertaining. Because if we're watching white people do the mafia thing, we're cool with that.
Yeah.
And then why can't we show what we go through?
Yeah, no, 100%, exactly.
And you get a lot of people that will say to you, "Oh, you only want to show hood stuff. You only want to show hood stuff." And don't get me wrong, there was a time where you could only see hood stuff.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. It is a catch-22.
It's a catch-22. And people loved it, and it got so oversaturated at a point that people just wanted something different. And then now we're giving chances for people to see something different. You might not like it. You might. We're filming another short film on Monday for children in need called Bleep Test.
Okay.
And that is about a young boy that is doing a bleep test in his all-white school, a black boy, and he's going back and forth in the bleep test, and it's a silent film. Only thing you can hear is the beep. And you see him doing it. He's being everyone else in the bleep test because he's that black boy, and then he's looking at his friends, and they're all like pushing him, and then you see the faces change to hatred and anger. And he looks at his coach, and his coach's face is looking at greed and stuff, and you see flashbacks of the coach talking to other people, because when you're a black boy in certain schools, you're the golden boy. You're the athletic one. You're the sports boy. You're all that stuff. And like, the coach is looking at you as the ticket for him to move up. And you see that through the booth. You see that through his faces, and he's running through the blue test, working out if he wants to stop or not, if he wants to carry on. And that's a story that we've just fought.
Yeah, 100%. That's powerful, bro.
That's nothing
that is, bro.
But when we put that out, that might get 200 views.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Because no one's reading between the lines. But when we put that to the film festivals, they're eating it up.
Yeah.
The hood stuff is great, and it's action oriented, and people love it, and people want to see that stuff, and it gives a lot of young people opportunity to be the Shane, be all these people that they look up to. But when you get to be creative and have that expression, have that space to do what you want to do, you don't know what you're gonna get. Exactly. You don't know what, because
at the end of the day, really, you giving 4 and scores and all the deep, like you're that's you giving back to your hood. You're repping. 100%. You understand? 100%. Like you're repping. Like like, I'm giving you this, but 100%. This ain't the bubble that you lot are gonna keep me in at the end of the day, because my mind is way more broader than. I'm way more open than, the ends or what. At the end of the day, bro, like, you're gonna put out. People are gonna ask for like, oh yeah, we want more 4. You're gonna give them more 4. Then they're gonna say, oh, why don't you change something else up? You're gonna change something else up. Then they're like, oh no, we want more 4.
You can't tailor to.
You can't please everybody.
You can't tailor
100%. And that's why I always tell people, just stick to your guns. Just do you, bro. Like, seriously. Bro, because bro, like the game you're dropping now, even that with the storylines and all of that, bro, it's amazing, bro. Like, bro, like seriously. So it shows, bro. It just literally shows where you're at, bro. And I love to hear that as well. Do you understand? Because we, as obviously our culture as black people, like we need to do a lot more uplifting. We need to do a lot more of just letting people be expressive without thinking, oh, you're selling out, or what is selling out? Do you understand? Or you're doing this, or you understand that because you're trying to be a bit more open-minded to things. And
it's weird you say that, because you only hear about the selling out from people that don't understand.
Yeah.
When you reach a certain level, when you're in certain rooms and talking to certain people,
Yep. You don't hear
they don't care nothing about that. They're on getting money and getting the funding and getting whatever they need to get
100%.
to get paid and pay their bills.
100%. 100%.
And it's weird because you can go back to the ends and I'm like, "Raw, you did that and like that's not really rating us and that and blah blah." I'm like, bro, I gotta eat.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Like, I was filming, when we was filming Package, this is such a crazy story. When we was filming Package, we went to an area in Walthamstow and we had a location, it was a party scene that was supposed to be doing in the thing.
Yeah.
And then the location flopped on us, so I called someone else like, "Yo, can we use your house?" They're like, yeah, come use my house, blah, blah, blah. Get to the house now. One local down on the ends, it's like, "Who's all these people on my block?" Blah 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 blah. But it's not black people on his block, it's white people.
Yeah, bro.
White, skinny white people with camera equipment and all this kind of stuff. He's going nuts, blah blah, I'm gonna get my gun, I'm gonna shoot people up.
Whoa.
Bro, chill, bro.
That's
Yeah, bro.
And like, obviously I've grown up there, I understand it, I hear what he's saying, but read the room.
Yeah.
You're not looking around, you're not seeing you, you're just seeing people.
Professionalism.
And then
Bro, you're seeing cameras talking. It's not that you're talking about go get your gun, bro.
he's
That's
talking about
crazy,
shooting, man,
yeah.
okay, I'm shooting, man. What was these people on the block, blah blah. But he had our sound person, our sound guy who was doing sound, he ran.
Yeah.
He was so scared he ran. I had to drive down the road, pick him up. I told him calm down, he's all upset. And I've gone back there. He might have his gun, he might have whatever, but I had to talk to him. I said, "Listen, brother, who's here?"
Yeah, bro.
I said, "Bro, it's white people. No one here's a threat to you."
Do you know how mad that is though? Like you're saying that there's white people that no one here's a threat to you. Like he thinks the black people are the threat.
Bro, I'm like,
That's
no one
crazy.
here
Bro.
is here to hurt you or harm you. We're filming inside the house. We're outside moving stuff in. We're not even standing outside.
Yeah.
I'm licking my shots here, bro. La 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 la. I said, "Listen,
bro.
I said, he's like, I'm here trying to make it." I said, "Brother, you've made me so embarrassed. I put all these people here. I've got a name. All these people are gonna go talk.
Yeah.
Oh, what Jamal's got guns on his set, blah blah blah. Man, they're trying to shoot up the shoot. Bruv, what are you doing to me?"
Yeah, bro.
He looked at me. I said, "Bro, I'm a black boy. You're a black boy. Come on, man.
Yeah, we gotta do better.
You gotta do better, bro.
Absolutely no need.
There's no need for that, fam." I said, "Fair enough. You're angry and you're upset, but listen, bro. There's an image you're showing, and when these people go to Netflix, go to Amazon, go to you can't walk with them man got guns and certain man on there trying to shoot the sound man and all of that."
It's mad because it's the thing is it wouldn't even matter what colour the person is. You're all carrying film
equipment. This is the
He's
thing.
not looking.
You're not reading the room. You're just thinking what.
He's seeing man where he licks his shots and he's not having it. And then at the end of it, I've spoke to him. I've explained my thing. I said, "Bro, we're all trying to make it. You're doing your thing, you're licking your shots, I understand, bro, but I don't lick shots. I make films." He's like, "Yeah, but I know you jammed, I know you're doing your thing." I said, "Bro, if you know I'm doing, you see my face here, you know nothing's going on."
You understand? The fact if man knows you as well and he sees you,
Bro,
there should be
he came out the
none
car,
of this loudness.
Came out the car, he apologised to all the people, but yeah, he's
The damage is done.
The damage is done.
The damage
We're
is
already
done.
backing up to go because no one feels comfortable to
Bro,
go.
you're at the sound man dipping off down the road, bro.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
bro. The damage is done.
Bro,
He's 10
he's
toes.
come, he's like, this is how he used to apologise to people. And I was just like, you know what,
Sorry.
no, he's like, "Yo, I'm sorry, but make sure you didn't say that, don't tell no one what you saw here, yeah?" I'm like, oh my god.
Whoa, bro.
But you can't help him because that's his environment and that's what he's grown up in, and I'll never knock a man for being who they are.
Who they are, of course.
But you don't hold others back because of who you are.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on.
You should be always pushing
Should be
people
able to
You
forward.
just never know when your next opportunity is
understand.
around the corner or in front of you.
I'm saying you could bust him on a great opportunity. You understand?
He could have been there and that man could have asked for like bare white or something. He doesn't even know
I'm
that.
saying one of them could have been a connect
He
for
could have been
him.
a plug, he could have been El Chapo after that room, but you don't know
Don't
because he doesn't put
understand.
himself in that situation because he's so frightened of
It's trauma, isn't it?
yeah, of
It's
what's going on in
PTSD of
area.
the area. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
People go through things and
People go
you know
through
what?
it.
It's like you said though, and this is why I respect it because it's like, yeah, man can't look down on a man for that because, bro, like everyone's been there or here in a certain time in their life, bro. Like, do you understand? So some people are still just stuck there. Do you understand?
Stuck, bro.
And it's a stuck mentality, bro. That you know, this is why it's important. Why, you know, we got our platform like this, and you got your platform doing what you're doing, bro. Because it's giving more, it's showing people like him more opportunities. I can do this, I can do that, I can. Cool, bro. The same way you acted, bro. That's perfect. Like, you act like this in a role, bro. Like, serious things, bro. Exactly. Now you don't need to do none of that stuff.
Nah, man.
Yeah. Like,
people are scared of change, and
yeah,
that's why I like to represent. I like to represent the hood, but I don't want that to be the only thing I represent.
Yeah, bro.
Because if you only represent the hood, you're gonna get stuck in this bubble, and then certain people are gonna look at you, and certain people are gonna look at your films and think you can only film what you can see. You can't film what you can imagine.
Yeah.
And that's where you get. That's
I was
where
gonna
you
say
get.
that's a sick gem.
Yeah, bro. Say that again, cause say that again for the people, bro. I love that.
And that's what it is. You can only film what you can see. You can't film what you can imagine. If you haven't got that brain, and if you can't see outside the box that you're living in,
yeah, that's it, bro. You're stuck in that box, bro. A lot of people are stuck in the box, fam.
people get stuck in the box and people judge it, man. It's long.
That's crazy, bro.
But that's why some people are at the bottom and some people are at the top.
Oh, yeah. 100%, bro. But at least, you know,
It's a
obviously,
mindset.
it's a mindset thing. But you know what? Like, we're all here trying to, you know, hold our man up. You understand? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get to the top and bring. You understand, lad? You understand? So at least we're trying to do the right thing. You understand? It was good that you even spoke to my man in that situation and made him see, you know, like I don't know, some sort of sense.
I've got, at the end of the day, if you're angry, I work in a special needs school as well.
Okay.
So I work with kids with mental problems. I work with, like, I've had psychopaths. I've had someone stab me in the hand, and someone try to stab me in the throat. So my tolerance for kicking off is so high.
Right.
So someone's kicking off around me, it doesn't affect me the same way it affect other people.
You're used to it now. That's all.
I'm used to it. So if man is like, what, I'm gonna get my gun, I'm calm. I'm gonna be like, what, I'm gonna get my gun. I can't do that,
They'll
bro.
match that energy.
They'll match
It
it.
only goes south.
What's up? I've been trained not to do that.
100%.
So when it's I will just talk to you like a normal person because you're still a normal person.
100%, bro.
And they respect it more, cause
Yeah. It's true.
It surprises them at first, but they respect it more.
Yeah.
Cause when you talk to them like, fam, you're still normal. Cause I don't like, even though you're ranting and raving and talking this up.
You don't even need to do that.
Yeah,
Let them know that you're
look how I'm
safe
talking.
here.
Yeah, they understand because you're good.
I'm not here to harm you. No one here is to harm you.
And he came at his car and he apologized. I can't. He didn't apologize the way I wanted him to
Yeah, but
apologize.
he
He's still
apologized.
done it.
That's his way.
He still had
can't
to put his pride aside.
Sorry, nothing, man.
It's right, innit, cuz?
Sorry to tell the bridges what they're drinking at the pub.
100% still. Alright, so how much has the networking, we were just talking about networking off air as well, like, but how much has networking and being in the right places benefited you and your brand? I know you did say you don't really like
Yeah, I'm not.
You know.
It's weird because I don't do cameras. I feel like I'm mad awkward. I feel like the way I carry myself, that's why I keep moving. So everyone's watching like, why is he moving there? I feel awkward when I'm on camera.
Man, I haven't sensed none of it though. Like when you talk about off cam, I've not sensed none of it, bro. Because you just been maybe it's the energy in here, bro. This is this is real energy, bro. Up in here, bro. This is just positive, high vibrational energy.
That's the thing. When we're having a conversation, it's different. But like, I struggle with
being in front of the camera,
interacting with people, doing certain things, and that's because of my trauma in the past and whatever, and that's affecting me in that way. But
you want to touch on that or?
Nah, everyone goes through things, and where I was younger and I was trying to make it, and a lot of doors are getting closed in my face.
Yeah.
That's made me a bit weird. So when I talk to people and they give me that kind of cold shoulder, I'm like, I'll bun you.
Yeah. 100%.
And a lot of people like
you have to match energy, bro.
I'll bun you, but that's not how you should be. If you're in a room of people and you spoke to two people and they gave you the dark shoulder, you're supposed to turn and talk to another two people.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
The way that I kind of perceive it now, and I've been talking to people about it and kind of working it out, that you need to work out where that energy is going to go. And if you're coming home with that negative energy, who are you going to transfer that to?
1000%. You know what, as well, that is actually true, because sometimes, Dealer will probably tell you, it's happened before where sometimes even like that, so say the two people, they gave you a cold shoulder. Later on, somehow in life, two people will come back and then you have the opportunity, it sounds petty, but you have the opportunity to give the cold shoulder back now. Plenty times in life, someone's done that to me where I feel like, nah, I feel like a dickhead. Not gonna lie. But whatever, didn't react. Later on down the line, bro, it kicks in, it switched, and then I meet the person again, and then now they're on the and then I'm on the now cold shoulder thing, and then they have to get it. Do you understand? Now it sounds a bit petty, but you know things come around. Do you understand?
100%.
So you're right. What you said, it's about
it's about the energy.
and keep it maintaining your own energy, because at the end of the day, bro, like, you know, how many times could people's energy just make you get out of character or get out of character? You understand? And then now you are looking like the bad one. No one else.
You're the villain.
You have to maintain yourself always. Do you understand?
And that's me talking, but it's hard. It's hard, bro. Especially being from the hood and being in certain areas and certain things, you're always on the fence.
Yo, people, peace and prosperity. This is your most valuable voices team, and this episode is sponsored by Tax Free. Yes, you know we have to do it for the culture, so
that's why we're bringing you an exclusive discount, 15% code MVV. Found in the link in the description below. Go there, copy yours, and be ready.
Yes, that is MVV15. When you go on the website to copy your drip, type that in, 15%. Yeah, let's get it. Conditioned to not talk to everybody or have your, you know, wall up with.
Bun that, bro. I'm not talking to certain men. Like in college, there's only certain men I talk to. In school, there's only certain men I talk to. So now I have to go to an event where I have to talk to everyone and be like, hi, my name is Jamal, I do this, I do that. And you have to throw out your CV for man to be like, oh, he's kind of interested, and take your CV so that they can talk to you.
I just don't like interacting like that. That's why I don't like networking. I like just to be normal, bro. Like, and we're not in a normal world right now. Because again, like, because the societal standard is you're supposed to go sell your CV to someone if you want to get somewhere. But I believe in, bro, your presence alone should just sell you, bro. Like, I don't want to be coming somewhere and just be like, basically I do this and then my name's this and I do that. Like, do you understand? Because now you're judging me. You're judging me off of just what I've just told you, instead of just chatting to me normally, where you would probably get to learn a lot more about me and respect me. Because now, if you speak to me properly and you gauge my energy, and I'm already a confident person within myself, do you get it? So that just exudes like anywhere I go. So when you're speaking to me, you're gonna get a lot more from me and out of me just from speaking to me, and then you're gonna wanna just, you know, engage. And you know, like then you're gonna find out what I do instead of me just coming, hey, and then I'm
I never imagined you would be like that.
Exactly. That's all I get all the time. Did expect it to be this way? Did expect it to be that way?
I thought you was a rude boy. Blah blah. I'm like, I just don't talk if I don't need to talk.
Same. I agree.
And people are like, bro, you're bare quiet. Bro, you're bare like timid. No, I'm selective. And that's it. I don't unnecessarily talk. I like to observe and see.
100%. You gotta read the room, bro.
Read the room, and people don't do that. And I'm not knocking it. All those kind of like networking events, they are good for certain people.
Have that characteristic.
Not everyone's gonna be thriving in the network event. Not everyone's gonna be making 20 friends and working on the next project the next time. That doesn't work all the time. And
I don't think you should even have any expectations that when you go places.
But people do. People think going to network events is gonna change your life.
It could, but it might not.
But luckily it's not.
Don't have an expectation. I'm not gonna lie.
And
go there with an open mind.
If you meet one person at these network events, that's cool, and get your Instagram or whatever, that's at least one other person that you might be able to message. But like, even now, I'm a part of a Channel 4 mentorship, so I've got a mentor at Channel 4, and she looks after me and she kind of guides me through things, and I'm have a meeting with her on Tuesday, and we're pitching. She wants me to pitch an idea that I have to Channel 4 for a documentary about idle food.
Right, bro.
Listen,
Different, bro.
Listen, it's different, bro. Like, listen, this is the type of guest. We don't just have any guest on here. Like, everyone literally brings something to the table for the culture, for themselves, bro. Like, listen, if you're not tuning into Jamal, bro, like Walkwith, bro, they have to after this, bro. You've dropped so many gems, bro. But sorry, continue. Bro.
Yeah, we're doing this. We're pitching this idea, and it's actually correctly pitched it for it. But it's an idea about how idle food and veganism kind of connects, and how strong idle food is, and how vegans. I want to go to Jamaica and film some kind of like proper rustling dealing with idle food and taking the stuff from the earth and
go to the hills
and go to the hills and see how they actually do with things. Because this world we live in now, so much people are vegan. So many people are doing the stuff, But Rastas were doing this first.
Yeah, 100%.
Rastas were doing this long time.
As well.
Deeper ones, no salt, no
My uncle
pepper.
used to smoke carrots because he used to cleave out
Yeah.
carrots and smoke. So
Yeah.
all natural. Cause
Yeah.
It's a different vibe, bro. So I feel like that'd be a good idea. We're pitching it, we're building up the thing to pitch that Channel 4 and kind of get it going. We actually pitched it to Corn. Corn didn't want it.
Yeah.
But
Well, corn.
Yeah,
Corn,
Corn.
the cube.
Yeah,
Okay,
They didn't want
They
it.
got
So
nice
it's like-
food though, can't they?
Yeah, I don't eat meat.
Corn, yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so
I'm talking about the tofu, yeah?
tofu and that, yeah, bro.
No, tofu.
Yeah, fake meat.
Yeah,
You tried
I've
it?
tried a few of them.
Yeah, I've tried it. Because my mum's into all of that stuff.
Okay.
I've tried
It's
some.
natural.
It's actually alright.
Yeah, but I would though, because of tasting. I would though.
I'll work with, but corn's alright.
It's
It's decent, bro.
There's a thing called Beyond Meat. Like they do burgers and that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
It's like £5 for 2 burgers, but
Yeah, but
if man can do the budget, it slaps,
yeah,
innit?
yeah.
But like, yeah, we're just working on so much different things, and like that Channel 4 thing gives us a chance to kind of push ourselves. And there's a company that a lot of young creatives should look to. It's called We Are Parable, and We Are Parable. Yeah, We Are Parable, and they helped us so much, and they've guided us and helped us. They gave us opportunities to link up with cinemas and do stuff like that, because not being funny, when you're by yourself, even though I've got a company, but you're still by yourself.
Yeah.
If you're targeting cinemas and targeting these things, they don't care unless they have someone that they know.
Yeah.
100%.
And We Are Power is a company that supports young creatives, supports young black creatives, and pushes us on places and puts us in rooms that nobody will know about. Because they're going around, they're doing all this stuff. And it's a couple, it's a man and a woman, and they support young people. So anyone that's into film, into any creative stuff, please check out We Are Powerful, and that is a free plug for them.
Yeah, put it in the link in the description
They
below.
have helped us so much, putting us on a pedestal,
Respect.
opening doors.
So what do you do like when you have a creative block anyway? Like when, because I know as a creative myself, bro, I have plenty of them, bro. So, but what do you do? And it's good to just let everyone know who's watching that what you do, because everyone does their own thing, and there's some people that just don't know what to do.
No, it's hard
Yeah,
sometimes.
it is.
And it depends what kind of creative block it is. So like with writing, when I have a creative block, I'll normally call a meeting with all my writers and then bounce ideas off of them. And then if they haven't got no ideas, we just start a new project. And when it's time to come back to that, it's time to come back.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then when it's photography wise, Pinterest is the best friend.
I need to get into that stuff.
Pinterest is deep. Like I'm not into it too much anymore. I'm not into it too much, but Pinterest it's cool for visuals. I look at other photographers' work. I kind of like develop. I've got a couple photographer friends that I might talk to and might look at their work and see what they're doing and kind of see if I can build any images off something, because that's what I do. I just look around. I might just go look at clothes. And that'll build an idea, because all my shoots that I shoot, all the photo shoots that I shoot, I style the girls as well.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll like if you go on Instagram, we've got a thing called shop and shoot. So I'll just take a girl shopping, style her while we're shopping, and then go out shoot on the same day.
That's hard.
It pops up still. It's quite interesting. So we'll just take a girl out, go diesel, buy bare diesel clothes, and then just go out shoot, and then start acting diesel.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of plug, and like a lot of people don't do stuff like that. No one thinks outside the box. Like,
Come on.
if you're flooding these people's DMs all the time, they'll see.
They will. It might start off as a little repost,
Yeah.
and then eventually a little follow back.
And then they'll message you.
And then one day they'll message you saying, you wanna work.
Let's
You
shoot
make
this.
our clothes look good, mate. We wanna work with you.
It's a long path, and most of the times it's a no, but it's worth a freaking try.
You might as well try, bro. Don't get nowhere not trying.
The nose and the yes.
Bro,
It still matters.
it's a lot of chasing, but that's the creative way. We just have to work through it. There's no time to have a block right now.
I hear that still, but it just comes.
It
Bro.
does come.
It just comes,
It does
bro.
come.
Like, it actually does come still.
But that's why you should have friends in your team, and you should be able to talk with them and see if they can bounce any ideas. And
See
a
if
lot.
they can give you
Some inspiration.
any light bulb moments.
Yeah, bro. And it might be a thing where
You get light bulb moments anywhere. as well,
anywhere,
bro.
man.
Literally.
That's what I do. I just talk to my team, see what they kind of think, and I might not even like that idea. Oh, that's dead. But it might make me go somewhere else with it.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I might be, oh yeah, what about this? And they're like, yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
And then go from there. But
Yeah, I hear that. So I got that with me. I like to just go for a long walk, like just listen to music. You get me, just be around some nature or something, or I'll just go to like, I don't know, like art gallery and museum or some shit like that, because it's not even shit. But yeah, it's but it just does something. It does something for like just my mind. You get it?
Stimulates.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
literally. Like, what do you like to do when you get that block?
Sit on the toilet for 30 minutes.
I hear it.
When I'm there, so I can have nothing else to do but focus on this piece of writing.
That's a piece of writing that passing.
That's literally when I'm struggling to write music anywhere else. Once I sit on the toilet and I have no idea why it is. I'm focused. I'm sitting on the toilet.
No distractions on the toilet.
That's true, innit? No distractions.
I say if I'm stuck on a line that I can't write down the toilet, I'll wait till I go to the toilet. Bam, speakers in the toilet, loud.
You've all got a set up.
What about you, Mr. Sierra?
Me, you know what? Going for a nice drive for me.
Yeah,
I think if I feel like I don't know what to do, I just have to hit the road and just go for a nice open drive still.
yeah, that does
Just
wonders.
help
That works
clears my
wonders.
mind still.
Yeah, I hear that still. So before we get into the game, I'm just gonna ask you one more question and then ask you a few more after.
Yeah,
Game, by the way.
Oh, you got a game?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, what's some of your favorite movies and series like right now? Well, not out right now, but just in general.
It's weird, yeah. One of my favourite films ever is a Jamaican film called Shutters. Oh my days, I used to watch Shutters so much.
Yeah.
It's not because it's a great story or anything.
Yeah.
It's just because
It's sick, bro. It is just
it's
sick.
just good, man.
Yeah,
It's like-
it is.
I didn't think Jamaica could make films. You know when you watch stuff, you're like, wow, this is
Like,
Jamaica,
proud
you know?
moment.
I'm proud, bro. Because like,
Have you seen Harder They Come?
yeah,
bro. Like this is what I knew. Jamaica can make movies.
I've seen
Nah,
Sprinter.
I haven't seen Sprinter.
Sprinter's
Yeah.
new though. Sprinter's a new film.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shutters is one of my favorite films.
Yeah.
I love Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was that was
That
perfect. That's a
epic, bro.
perfect show.
Yeah, bro. Like
Perfect
seriously.
show.
I've seen that twice now. Watched it
Yeah.
over. Yeah, I watched it twice.
Stranger Things. I like Stranger Things. I was watching it when you came in.
Yeah, when I'm trying to the new season.
The new
just
season's
come out.
starting.
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
27th.
I can't lie, I haven't seen. I haven't seen
Stranger
it.
Things is the deeper one
I haven't
still.
seen it.
Yeah, nice. Still.
What else am I watching? What else do I like? I watch loads of cartoons as well. So like
What, anime or just?
anime. I watch anything, bro.
Yeah.
I'm dead for story. Oh, you like hoops? I like hoops. Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know what that
That's
is.
like a Netflix show.
Yeah, the Netflix basketball team.
I'm a TV freak. I can't even lie. So animes, cartoons, movies.
Wow, so
Yeah, I don't discriminate. I watch everything.
Yeah, same.
Everything.
If it's good, it's good.
Apart from those murder documentaries.
I
I
watch
love
that
that,
as
bro.
well,
I
still.
love that. I'm not even gonna
Dude,
lie. Yes, all the crime thing, bro. The crime thrillers and all that, and the docs,
I'm
bro.
mainly
For
about
me,
my nature documentaries.
I love nature ones as
Yeah,
well. Though. They're hard.
I know, but I like the insects.
Animal.
I can watch the sea ones, but I prefer the land
prefer the
insects
sea
and
ones.
stuff.
have you seen this show called P Valley?
Is that new?
It's new.
I think of.
It's on season 2 now,
I
but
think I've heard
it's a
it.
gala show really, but it's
I like
a deeper one.
medieval.
What did you watch that with
programs.
it? Have you got a
Nah, I gotta go, but I didn't watch that with my girl.
Watch on your
I watched it on my own happily.
Yeah.
I watched that the first
You
episode.
can't watch it on a time. You've got time to watch
I
it.
called Naya. I was like, nah, bro, you gotta watch P Valley.
Yeah.
He was like, no, what's that? I said, bro, watch P Valley.
What's it on?
Watch it.
What's it on?
It's on Amazon. It's a bad boy show. It's about strippers in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, it had 2 episodes out and it got renewed for a second season straight away. Like, it's
Yeah.
Check out P Valley. That's what I'm on. Yeah, man. I watch everything though. I'm not really fussed, bro. It depends what mood I'm in.
Right now I'm on my old school mood, like My Wife and Kids and Burning Action.
Oh yeah.
I'm on that right now.
The classic
I'm
ones,
back to
one-on-one and
classics,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm always
You and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's mad because when you watch stuff as a grown up, you see stuff different.
Different.
So different now.
Have you seen
that?
We watch certain things were in this.
I'm telling you, bro. When I watch my Barbie Kids, I was like, nah, it is
I'm
not.
not allowing kids to watch this shit. That's mad.
But the thing about it is, remember, we've been sold everything's sensitive now, cause
Yeah.
so there's so many things, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, there's bare things that you watch back in the day that you could not watch.
You can't say
Or
that
they
now.
couldn't make today.
that
That's
now,
mad.
yeah. And all of of that stuff.
There's only
100%.
certain shows that still get away with it, like, but you
Yeah.
know nowadays,
Yeah, now it's a bit mad still. 100%
everyone's
everything's a
too
bit.
in their feelings. Cause
Yeah, definitely that.
But you do get ones that get away with it, like Rick and Morty.
yeah, that's what I said. There's only a few,
And
like
Archer.
like South Park,
Archer.
Family Guy, and then
Archer's
You
them
know them
shows
shows
there.
are tapped from the jump.
Yeah,
that's what I
but
said.
the thing about it is as well, it's like
they make it known from the first.
I
episode.
believe that like the tapped ones that they make them animated, so then it takes off some sort of
Yeah,
it does
realism
because it's cartoon.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you understand?
yeah.
Like,
As I say, only certain like South Park and all them can get away with them.
Yeah.
Madness stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then this is why even like stand-up comedians, they're thriving, bro, because that's very free, bro. Like
Yeah,
they're very free to
of
say.
course.
Like people are trying to you can't cancel comedian because then it's
Yeah,
like
people-
they're joking.
It's so
but
mad.
they're not. But they
People
are.
still try to.
Yeah,
them,
it's
fam,
silly. It's silly.
Yeah.
All of that whole culture thing, that's silly.
But
Anyway,
the fact that people are laughing and actually find it funny means a lot of people think the same.
100%.
Yeah, of course, 'cause-
People will be scared to
Yes,
say
no.
certain things, but man will bust up.
Yeah,
You know?
100%.
I'm dying.
It's one of them ones, isn't it? It is what it is. If it relates and I believe that, then yeah,
That's
that's
why a lot of
cool.
these Instagram people that do these comedy skits are popping up.
Yeah,
But some of them
yeah, they're
comedy
licking
skits
up
are
us.
dark. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
They're like raw, like man, like special needs jokes and that. I'm like
Yeah,
raw,
bro.
but people are loving it.
Bro, because
it was
they probably
getting
came
way too
came from the
sensitive.
generation.
Yeah,
Our generation
yeah.
was bro. That's raw. Bro.
Yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
raw.
That's
Like,
normal.
like even
Anyone can
Exactly.
even
Anyone
any-
can get it.
from school, I would say that to people. From school, bro, it doesn't matter how popular you are, bro. You're getting ripped, bro. You come in with scuffed out shoes or dead shoes, bro. You're getting ripped. Haircut, dead haircut, ripped,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Like,
get ripped.
but dead bag, ripped, bro. You get ripped for anything.
You're
Don't
the
matter.
coolest kid, it don't matter. Bro.
Don't matter, bro. You get ripped, you get me, but it is what it is, bro. Like this, is what I love, like the generation I was, you get me born into, because you get, because I just feel that it's golden.
It was more free and stuff.
Yeah, 100% still. But yeah, listen, bro, we're gonna get into the game right now, still. So yeah, the way this game works, obviously, shuffle here. There's some questions that the public have just put together. I don't even know what they say or what,
Okay,
Yeah, it's just one of them
Found
ones.
it outside on the way in.
Yeah, literally, bro. So yeah, so obviously, just shuffle this. You take a question out, and then we'll all answer two each. You get me? And then we'll read them out, and then you just answer them. 100%.
Is it mad questions though?
I don't know, bro. You have to ask the public. I don't even know.
Yeah,
They put this together.
What did you look right?
You get me? But yeah, everything 100% true, 100% true.
Don't get man in trouble in that.
Nah, bro, we don't do anything incriminating. Yeah, you get
We
me?
ask people like not to write incriminating.
No, we don't do incrimination over here, bro. You get me? So we're gonna start off, bro.
What am I taking two?
Nah, just take
One at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right to the six.
Pick a word too.
We read
Oh, well.
we read it for you, my bro. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. This is a nice one for you. In your opinion, which fast food restaurant has the best fries? 1, McD's, Burger King, KFC, or Five Guys?
Five Guys is dead.
Yeah, Five Guys.
Dead fries.
I can't lie, if it was about 5 years ago, man would say Burger King. Burger King had some slapping fries.
I
But
said that.
Ever remember good fries?
I'm telling you, bro, they were slapping. About which one, bro? Burger King,
They've
bro.
been dead my whole life. No matter
telling
where I
you,
used to
randomly
work,
just changed them.
They did,
It's
they did.
different now.
They've been dead my whole life.
They did.
Nah,
I thought it
Burger
was
King
oily.
fries.
Cause
So what you saying then?
I don't know, man.
McD's, Burger King,
I thought this
KFC.
would be McDonald's question.
It has to be it has to be McDonald's now.
McDonald's now.
No, but it definitely
But
was
Burger King back in the day, bro, they had mad ones.
They had mad chips.
They did, bro. The chips were mad, bro.
I'm gonna need you lot to comment below.
Yeah,
I don't know about Burger King.
About
ever
5
having
years
good fries,
ago.
'cause-
Bro, probably even longer than that.
5 years, it has to be longer than that.
It was definitely longer than that.
Nah, even long. They've been dead my whole life.
Oh, you like Five Guys, cuz?
Nah.
Mandalorian fries,
Mandalorian Five Guys.
Alright, cool. So you went with Matt Deej, yeah? Alright, next question, my bro.
Especially when they're hot.
I'll do some research on this Burger King, cuz.
Nah, Burger King.
Google it, cuz did Burger King ever have good fries?
Even if it's cheeky, just pass it, don't remember. So, yeah, that is
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
See, what? I told you, why do I always get this question? Cuz I swear to you,
What question? I thought you.
I swear I always get this one.
I know.
Your favourite celebrity crush invites you to their hotel for a one-time VIP intimate experience, but you have a partner. What are you doing? And who is your celebrity crush?
Yeah, they just said it, my bro.
He's mine.
Yeah, just a big crush.
Yay. Yay.
It's not incriminating.
Having a crush is.
I like Scissor.
Scissor, she's bad, bro.
Scissor's beautiful. I've loved her before she was even famous, bro.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I was a proper fan still. But I got a girl, so it's not bad.
Yeah?
So, yeah,
Good man, good man.
Black men don't cheat, bro. You get me?
Every girl's
no, not every.
Everyone's like,
No, I mean, most girls fold you.
Girls are gifted in orange.
Yeah.
Some of them was like, yeah, I'm God
Only
still.
one. Only sushi was
Couple.
I think there was sushi and one other still.
Yaz, I think. Yaz as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yaz.
But bad things were iffing and Ari though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't say the T word.
Alright, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Whether it be physical feature, maybe mental,
Anything.
could be anything.
I don't know, man. I don't really agree with changing yourself.
It's calm.
Remember we had a conversation about it. I was saying that, and then I was getting told by a female, like, what do you mean there must be something? I was like, bro, no, there really not.
It's made me who I am, innit? So I can't really say I'll change that.
Alright, cool. Good answer, bro. Next one.
Ooh, yeah,
I'll have to do all of it. That's it, bro.
Be happy in your own skin.
100%. It's hard too, bro.
What is one of your most unappealing habits?
That's a good question.
It is, isn't it?
What's the question?
What is your most unappealing habits?
Unappealing habits.
Yeah.
To whom though?
I was just about to say, because I know my daughter has one for me. Like,
Yeah, but it's you know you have an unappealing habit, or you've been told by several people or something that you actually know you got an unappealing
They
habit.
say I'm quite flirtatious. Yeah. They say I'm quite flirtatious. I'm quite playful, but
So yeah, what you like touchy?
yeah, I love physical touch.
Oh, okay, that's
So
your
I'll
love
be
language.
touching. Yeah, that'll be my love language, and because I work with a lot of models and stuff,
Okay.
they thrive off of that, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
But like, it's nothing that I mean to do. Honestly.
Yeah. It's just your way of
natural,
expression.
innit?
It's weird because like when you work with models and stuff, I've got my assistant. My assistant's a girl, and she'll come on shoots, and then I might go toilets and the girls will be talking to her or whatever. But she can see the girl fancies me or whatever. I'm like, nah, man, I want my girl, man, I'm chilling. But like,
Black men don't cheat, bro.
I like to make people feel comfortable when they're around me, and certain girls
Yeah,
don't have that
yeah.
comfortability anywhere
100%.
else. So when they come here, they actually get attracted straight away.
Yeah.
And that's the problem sometimes.
Because they know,
I
like,
heard something interesting about the Adam and Eve story from Cat Williams on Netflix, but yeah, that's a different subject.
so
About women. About saying about I something I really look into, because when I hear stuff like that, I don't really follow religion, but when I hear certain things like that, I have to like look into it, but I haven't yet. It's only like 4 days ago I watched it. But it's saying
new
about
one? It's new?
yeah, it's new
Yeah,
thing on Netflix.
Is that funny though? I watched all of
Is
that.
it?
the thing about it is, it's more like he's just talking.
Yeah,
It's
just
random.
talking,
Yeah,
talking,
yeah.
Expression, innit?
Yeah, I watched it.
So it's talking about
That's one of my
Adam
favorite
and Eve and
comedians.
saying that. Why would like God put like something in a garden that you should not eat? He said what it was because Adam is his child, Eve is his child. Incest is forbidden, and he said if you look at yourself as your tree and your forbidden fruits,
Yeah, it's the fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Default.
And he's saying that and it's like women are naturally like that in a sense.
It's true.
In a sense, they literally are like
Treacherous.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they want something, they will try to get it.
100%. Next question.
100%.
No one
I feel like
else.
the pink ones are the worst ones.
Yeah. What is a pet peeve of yours?
I don't like.
I don't like. I just feel like this is normal for people. I just don't like people that's rude to women. I hate people that's rude to women. It annoys me. But I don't like.
pet peeve.
I don't like when girls don't get their feet done.
Swear.
Girls don't get their feet done. I can't lie. It's bad.
What do you mean, like pedicure?
Eddie, bro, your
Is it
feet
Manny
can't
or
be
Petty?
mashed up.
Yeah,
bro.
Petty.
Yeah, your feet can't be mashed up. I said, yeah, I think that's disrespectful.
But they might have their father's feet, and I've seen this, man. I've seen this.
Allow it. Trade it.
You said this is pet peeve.
Do something about it, cause
Last question.
That used to be my thing as well, fam. Like women's feet, fam. But now it's just like, is what it
You're
is.
letting them slide, I ain't letting no one slide.
Keep the socks on, innit?
Nah, man, socks on. What?
I said keep the socks on and flipping nails pointing through the thing.
Randomly, your socks on.
Talent.
You can see him between the
That's not
stitches.
bad.
That's how my toes are. Oh shit.
If you could check something off your bucket list today, what would it be?
Good question.
Buying a house.
Shit. Yep.
Yeah. Having somewhere to live. That's always the best.
Yep. 100%. Love your way of thinking, my bro.
Buying it outright.
Yeah, so that was the game, bro.
That's a decent game.
Yes, man. Come on, you survived. Thank you. You survived. Yeah, there's a couple more questions. Yeah, no, bro. There's some mad ones in there.
Lucky.
Yeah. Like, it's your hand in it. Yeah. So whatever's energy doing. Yeah, your energy you pick. Yeah, bro. Definitely, bro. Yeah. So a few more questions before we get out of here, bro. Because I know you're a busy guy. So yeah, when you're not creating or working, like how do you relax? Like what brings you comfort?
Cinema. I love the cinema, man. Cinema makes me so happy.
I've been cinema on your own before.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
But I didn't really like it, I can't lie.
Swear that.
It's not my vibe, bro.
I went to watch the new Jiu-Jitsu Kaiser movie on my Jack Jones.
I went to watch the My Hero movie on my own.
But I like, you know what it is?
talk.
I like to talk about film, innit?
What in the
Oh.
after
Like, straight off.
Also, as you're walking out, you want to discuss it.
I'm asking you a review straight away.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm not, if I go there by myself, I've got no one to talk to.
You can start asking random people.
I'm not on that. Like, I'd rather just go with someone quickly, watch whatever we want to watch, and
What's your favourite genre? What kind of
horror, to be honest.
horror? That's
Yeah,
I like as well. I like
that's
that
my
as
worst,
well.
bro.
Tuck into
I like it,
horror.
but it messed me up because
I don't like horror.
I like it, but
I'm
sometimes
selective on my horrors.
messed me up because
I can watch a horror.
I've actually watched Near Enough.
I want everything to let me jump, man. But
Mine's
barely,
like, I
barely
like
anything
thriller,
does,
man.
man.
That's
It's made me numb to things. So like, I'll be watching horrors with my girl's there. I'll fall asleep, bro. She's like, why are you falling asleep for, bro? We're in the middle of I'm off. I'm not scared of this.
Yeah.
I love a horror. I love a good horror.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And then
Yeah, so cinema.
comedy, cinema,
That relaxes, yeah.
PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I love to get lost in a good game. I think everyone loves to get lost in a good game.
What kind of games?
Fighters. I'm one of the men that don't play FIFA. I don't really play FIFA. I'm into football.
Okay.
I'm in
COD.
right now.
I used to play COD. I don't really play COD anymore. I feel like that's a bit dry. Anything with fighting games, really, I play now. Any kind of like action-oriented story game. I'm waiting for the new Batman game to come out. It's from August, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like, anything comic book wise, I'm on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you, bro?
And then cooking. I love cooking.
Oh yeah.
I love cooking.
What's your favourite dish to cook?
Peppered prawns.
So, what you into spice?
Yeah. My nose has to be running still.
Well, that's that.
That's when you know it's spicy.
Yeah,
Man, don't start running because
There's no just
eating.
running and that's too much.
That's when you can't even taste the flavour.
No, but you can.
Like, you can't. I can taste the flavor.
For him, he can definitely taste
Anything spicy, I'm with it. But I just love cooking. I love cooking for my family. I love cooking for
I like
everyone.
the Scotch bonnet. I like the Scotch bonnet.
Shot back a Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, everything has. I cook everything with Scotch bonnet.
Yeah,
Every
I don't
meat dish has to have Scotch bonnet.
My hottest thing is I just use cayenne pepper, bro. That's it. Bro,
It is though.
bro, I don't like no spice in it, so for me, that's bro, it's quite spicy. Bro. It is quite spicy. Depends on how much you put on. Whatever, bro. It is what it is, bro.
Hello. Hello. Are you being too loud?
Just me.
Sorry. No, that man should lose morning.
Nah, it's all good.
Karen.
That's a Karen. Cool. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here soon. But yeah, this quick topic: being a filmmaker. Do you think we did speak about it? We just literally touched on this a bit earlier. But do you think playing a specific role in a movie affects how people see you in real life? And what do you think about people not being able to differentiate that you from that, your role? Because the reason I asked that question is because obviously my dad said something to me about Breaking Bad. He said how he loved Walt, but then he was like, actually, he had to think about it. He's like, how can I love someone who's
Not real.
No, not that. About what his purpose is. So you're killing people with this thing and all of that stuff. You get me? And he's like, how could I like someone and love this character when he's doing this and that? Do you get me? And I thought, I hear that, but it is literally a series.
Is that like?
It's like someone who plays.
You see someone doing bad, but they're doing it for good. And is that what he likes about it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like somebody who no. But cool. Let's look at some of the dramas, and you have someone who's just a filthy rapist in something, like, but they're playing the role so well to the point where people wouldn't even like them. Like even back in the back in the day, like you actually think that because I'm not gonna lie, back in the day with like EastEnders, bro, like I hated Janine Butcher, bro. I don't know why, bro, but her character was just she was just such a
played the character so well.
But in real life, I don't like it. You get me?
When someone plays a villain so well,
You get me? So what? Yeah.
But everybody loves Joker though.
This
so fucking annoying. Everybody loves him.
Yeah. So what do you?
Annoying though.
Yeah. So what's your take on that?
I'm trying to think about it.
As a filmmaker as well, obviously, because this is why I asked the question. Because you're a filmmaker.
Yeah, it's a weird one because like even with the Breaking Bad thing, like when he was doing Malcolm in the Middle, old school dogs.
I didn't even know he was even in that, bro.
I didn't know that. I literally just realized as soon as you said it. Now I just saw Malcolm in the Middle. The images.
That's where he's from, bro. That's the original Don.
Yeah.
And the joke is, I saw Malcolm in the Middle yesterday on bloody 4 More, whatever that channel is or whatever. I was like, oh god, Malcolm in the Middle. This is bringing me back from all singing the theme music. But Breaking Bad's so iconic, I can only see him as him now. Even the way Malcolm in the Middle was filmed, it looks like the same house from Breaking Bad. I'm like, raw. But like, I don't know, man. It's a weird one because...
That's a good question, to be fair. Because even you're saying he was in Malcolm in the Middle and then obviously he's in Breaking Bad, so you just... Does everything that he played in Malcolm in the Middle or the way he acted in that cancel out?
Okay. It adds to it because it depends what we look for. And like when me and my friends watch films now, we're looking at everything. And it's to the point where it's annoying. And we're looking at how films are shot, what the colouring for it, how this actor changed and developed. Like even was watching me and Demar, one of the writers, was watching the new Obi-Wan last night.
Don't say anything to spoil it. I want to watch that. I was just saying it last night.
Bro.
I hate trailers. Don't spoil it.
It's a deeper one still. It's good still. And like one of the characters. One of the characters was trying to work out who he is, and then when we found out who he is, it was like, oh my god, he's developed so much. He can do this role, he can do that role. But like, we don't really judge people from.
You're safe.
I'm off it now. We don't really look at characters and get lost in the kind of idea of who they are for that character. We kind of follow them and see how they develop and see how they kind of grow. Like Idris, I love Idris.
But how they portray that character now.
I like Idris, but I feel like there's a couple roles of his.
In an interview that he said he wants to try to do a comedy role, but nobody sees him as a comedy role because he's always playing serious roles.
He's always a villain now.
I'm not gonna lie, there was a movie.
He does play good villains though. Is that
no? Do you not say the one with Taraji or the one with there was one
the Wild West one.
Holiday Falls.
See that? I'm saying he played sick.
No, but there was one. I don't know what kind of.
And it was
with Taraji.
Taraji P when he's in the house and
yeah, bro. I'm not.
I remember that one. No, he wasn't.
That put me over before. I was like, bro, what off?
That was very fast.
When he comes in from the rain,
Hobbs and Shaw.
He played.
I didn't even watch that one.
Himself the Black Superman.
I've met him and he's cool.
He's a cool. I like him as that. 100%.
He does what he needs to do, and it's like. With him, you can see his development, but you can also see where he strives. Like even watch stuff like Luther, and you see how he bodies Luther.
I haven't watched that yet.
And there's another film that he's got where he's I can't remember what it's called.
Takers.
No, it's a Jamaican film, and he's a pastor, and Bob Marley's son, one of Bob Marley's sons, steals his wife.
I think I've seen that.
I don't know what it's called. I think it's called like True Love or something.
I think I've seen that.
Some Rasta thing.
Yeah.
And then he's in that. He's got a Jamaican accent. He's doing that, and like you see how he develops.
Yeah.
And like if you watch that Turn Up Charlie with him in it on Netflix, the show, and you see him being a normal person living his life, trying to do music. It's like when you watch those, and if you're actually into film, you don't get lost in the character. You get lost in the actor, and you want the best for the actor.
100%.
That's like Daniel Kaluuya. You watch his stuff.
Yeah, bro. 100%.
And just being British and being black, I'm just proud to see him work. I see him in Black Panther, I see him in Queen and Slim.
No, Queen and Slim. In the Klansman?
No,
Not the Klansman, it was the other one, I watched it the other day, where he's playing,
he's that black activist.
yeah, it's called now. Really bad, that I can't
Five
remember.
Bloods.
No. Oh no, Five Bloods, that's hard though, bro.
I haven't watched that.
Five Bloods? Five.
Yeah.
Five, yeah. But I can't remember what that one's called, but
I like to look at development now. I don't get lost in the characters anymore and what they do on screen.
Because you see, even that, like the way people think as well, it gives that, you know, any creative, like in their job. Like I know a lot of people think that way, i.e. because I'm a person who does a lot of things, you're a person who does a lot of things. We're all the people who do a lot of things, and people like to just tie you to just one thing, and it's like you can't do this, you can't do that, because they will look at you differently. Do you understand? So I don't even know if that's even a question about how you would even. Like, I would just always just say just be you and do you, because at the end of the day, one audience say if that audience say for you, go find another one.
There's always somebody broke it down and said no matter what, if you don't like what you create, trust me, there's somebody searching for what you create, and they just haven't stumbled across you.
Yeah, it's about finding your right audience.
100%.
You can film a bag flowing in the wind, bro, and somebody will think that is a fucking masterpiece.
But
I'm gonna be one of those guys, you know.
Yeah, same.
And you'll read it differently. You'll be like, this is related to my life and how I'm blowing through society, and I can't find the ground, and I just want to be true in the world, and I want to do this kind of thing, and I want to move forward, but stuff keeps bringing me down to the ground, and I can't hit the top. And that's me waffling.
But it's not waffle, you hear it?
Waffling of a one little bag flying.
Yeah, 100.
But people relate to certain things and see themselves and see. That's why a lot of people get lost in characters, because they see themselves in those characters. They see what they want to be in those characters. That's why superheroes and cartoons and anime characters and these things work so well, because people want to have powers. I would love to be Luffy.
Are you mad? Come on.
I like swimming though, but I like to be. I would like to be Goku. I would like to be all these type of people, but. We can't be those persons in real life, and a lot of people are hiding behind these films and stuff, because in work they're behind the computers, upset
because their life is a bit mundane.
Yeah, but when they go home and watch EastEnders, and they can be whoever in EastEnders, they can be Cat, and they can own a pub. This is a release for them.
100%.
And they're so lost in that world. They want it to be real. They want to be a drug dealer. They want to be Deshane. They want to be in Breaking Bad. They want to be.
Ghosts.
They want to be ghosts. They even want to be in Squid Game. They just want excitement in their life, because nothing goes on.
Wow, that's
exactly
powerful, you know, bro.
That's exactly that, though.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
So do you think that is there a ceiling to your Is there a ceiling to your success? That where you actually will feel like, yeah, I've accomplished, or have you even touched it yet?
You know, it's funny, yeah. I keep having a conversation with people, because I work non-stop in it. So like, I'll go to school, I'll do my work at school, and then I'll go gym, and then I'll come here and I'll finish whenever I finish. I do that every single day. Routine, and it's like to the point where I'm like, I need to get this done. Everyone always has targets, and keep setting targets. And then my friend was like, yo, so when the film's out, what's the next target? I told him next target. Okay, when that's done, what's the next target? That's the next target. He's like, bro, when are you breaking? When I get rich. Okay, but when you're rich, there's gonna be more problems. There's going to be more situations. I don't know if there's a ceiling. I don't know what I'm going to perceive as success, because I might have a film out on Netflix, on Sky, doing thousands of pounds, but now that's put more weight on my shoulders, because now I have to pay someone else's bills. I got to pay my mom's bills. I got to think of the next thing. I can't be a one-hit wonder. I can't do this. I can't blah blah blah. I think the idea of a ceiling is you putting a kind of barrier on yourself and believing that there's somewhere that you can't reach.
Most definitely. And this is why I asked that question, because it's like, you know, I believe in the no ceilings. There's no ceilings.
It's smash work.
But even if you did have a ceiling, it still ain't bad. Do you understand? Because some people just believe that some people are in it and they have their end goal, that's it. Now when they touch that, that's them.
That's why they feel like their success. Even if they pass it, their success came here, and it's just a bonus and a
100%.
bonus.
Most definitely.
People see a ceiling, but that's only because they can only see that. When they pass it, there's a whole nother ceiling.
Exactly.
And then they're realizing, I've made a film. Okay, but now I want to make a series like Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
A black man from East London, I'm going to do a series about Downton Abbey. and then you work on all that kind of stuff, and you hit that ceiling. Cool. I've done shop for that. Like now I want to make loofah. Like there's so much other things you can do, as long as your imagination guides you and shows you where you can go.
100%.
You just follow it, and you believe in your God, whatever you believe in, and you just push forward and be positive in life. Then you can reach whatever you need to reach, and that's what I believe 100%.
100, bro. Alright, bro. Before we get out there, just leave the people with quote of the day, something.
Quote of the day.
Yeah, something.
What's your morning mantra?
You put me on the spot now. I don't even know. I feel like I've been talking bad as well.
Yeah, that's good though.
Be as creative as your mind lets you to be, and don't let money or people determine where you're supposed to be and what's your worth.
Bro, you heard it there still.
Bro,
Pleasure for coming on, my bro. Thank you for coming on, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, this is Most Valuable Voices with Jimmy Papez. We out.
Peace.
Yeah. Yeah.